Hello everybody, we've got a new DevBlog from the Old School RuneScape team. This is the Old School website. So the Old School website hasn't seen much change for a very long time. There's room for improvement, and mods Biggs and All-Star have spent some of their personal time making a new, modern design that they would like to run past the community. So, the new design. The images above show the new, up-to-date and clean design for the Old School website. There are a large number of advantages that come along with the new design, so they want to get our feedback to make sure that the end result is something the community loves. So, navigation. The navigation on the new website design offers a simple, easy to use navigation bar at the top of the page. This approach makes it very clear where everything a visitor might need is, and keeps the navigation across both the Old School and RuneScape websites consistent. Making sure that the website is easy to navigate is key in turning new visitors into new Old School players. Next, the new structure. The structure of the new design is similar to the existing website with some improved textures and images. It remains reminiscent of the 2007 version of the website, while making it clearer for new visitors where to find exactly what it is they are looking for. The new design makes it very easy for new visitors to know exactly where they need to go to get an account and to play the game. Something that is very important for the growth of the game. Next, improved performance and reliability. With the new design, the Old School website will be getting a bit more than just a makeover. Getting the new website up to date would mean it will be more reliable and faster. It also builds a better foundation to allow for more updates in the future. So before we go on to the mobile website, let's have a look at these versions. So this is what they're suggesting the main page of the Old School website will be. And I quite like the look of it. It's very reminiscent of what we currently have. I quite like the way they've updated the scroll. However, I'm more unsure about the background because they've taken out the pillars that go along the side. I feel that pillars are quite iconic look of the Old School website and the Old School game in general. The top navigation bar looks quite easy to control. The one criticism I have with it is the fact that it's very blue, which makes it more similar to the RS3 website. Now obviously they want both the websites to be consistent with each other. However, I feel that they've sort of established red as the Old School colour, so perhaps they could replace the blue with red in that Old School navigation bar. So this is the world selection web page. Very similar to the previous page. It's got the scroll in the middle and it just allows you to see what type of worlds they are. I think that's great. However, since the introduction of the hopping feature on the main client, I feel that this world selection web page is a little more irrelevant, and even more so since Chrome doesn't support Java anymore, and other browsers are soon to join in. This is the high scores table. I quite like this high score table, however I do feel that it's very different to what we currently have. I think the main reason is that there's no list of skills on the left hand side, instead there's a drop down menu to select which skill you can see, which I prefer having the menu on the left hand side. Next, the mobile website. Without a doubt, one of the most valuable advantages to updating the website would be the Old School website becoming mobile compatible. As we can see from the images they've provided, the new design would work well with mobile devices. Checking for the latest news, or looking someone up on the high scores, or anything else you might want to do with the website will be a breeze on a mobile device. So this is the way that the Old School high scores will look on a mobile device. Personally, I think it's quite efficient. You'll be able to navigate on the website quite well. However, I'm a little unsure about the way it looks. To me, it's just something looks a little wrong. I think they might have hidden away the search for a user function, and the fact that the select a skill is still in that drop-down menu, I feel it's not quite right. This is what the main web page would look like. Personally, I think it's quite nice. Like I said with the PC version of the website, I feel like that top banner does need to be red, especially when they're trying to establish red as an Old School colour. One of the criticisms I have with bringing the website to mobile devices is the fact that you can't really play on mobile devices. In a way, I've got a feeling that Old School RuneScape is going to become one of those games that you're going to have to download the client for in order to play, and the website is just going to be some kind of supplementary tool so you can see updates and check high scores. So, our feedback. They want to know what we think. They're looking for any and all feedback that they can get on the design to make sure that they can create something that both benefits the game and pleases the Old School community. The more detailed, in-depth feedback they get, the more they can do to improve the design. It's worth noting that they do not have a date in mind for when this may be released. They realise the importance of the website to both the game and the community, and as such, they appreciate the need for any changes to the website to be done correctly. With all the advantages that come with an up-to-date modern website, it's something that they would love to have. With that said, the community must be happy with it above all else. Be sure to let them know what you think. A special thanks to both mod Biggs and mod All-Star for choosing to put their personal time towards working on this design. Obviously well done mod Biggs and All-Star. I quite like the way the design is, and I like the fact that it is building on the old school feel. However, like I said, I feel the navigation bar at the top being blue is kind of running away from what the old school feel is. I feel that old school recently has been trying to get more red. Also, I feel some of the buttons on the high score could be made to be more like the current high scores, and not the RuneScape 3 ones, because they are absolutely awful to navigate. Personally, if we got this website, it's something I could definitely live with. However, at the moment, there are some things that currently bug me with this new design. And also, I feel it's a little unnecessary. However, despite the fact we are playing such an old game, I think some parts of the game can be modernized, such as the website, to try and increase more players getting into the game. That being said, I feel we must be careful with the website, because we don't want to mislead players into thinking that they're going to be playing a modern game. So if you want to discuss this new design for the website, please go on the forums or in my comments below. So if you want to watch my video on the latest update to Old School RuneScape, please click here. And if you want to hear the news about Mod Reach, please click here. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share. And if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.